The VWAP indicator is one of the best trend confirmation indicators used in trading. It stands for volume-weighted price average. It gives the average price a security has traded at throughout the day. The aim of using the VWAP indicator is to ensure that the trader executing the order does so in line with the volume on the market. It is often used by traders and investors who aim to be as passive as possible in their execution. This is one of the few rare indicators that mutual funds and pension funds actually use. It provides traders with a trend and value of a security based on both volume and price. It is best used for analyzing intraday prices. Intraday means the time frame that are less than a day, like the 1 minute, 3 minute, or hourly chart. Note that you cannot apply the VWAP onto a forex chart due to the fact that many software platforms do not account for volume data in this asset class. Usually, traders use the VWAP indicator to determine if they are buying a security at a below or above average price. The VWAP indicator is very similar to a moving average. When the price is above the indicator line, the price is considered bullish. And when the price is below the indicator line, the price is considered bearish. So the middle line in this indicator is actually just a normal VWAP line. This is the most important part of the indicator because it serves as a determiner on whether a price is above or below average. This top line is called the 75% line. If a price is constantly pushing above this line while also making the indicator turn upwards, it means that the price is on an uptrend. The line below here is called the 25% line. If a price constantly breaks past below this line, it means that the price is on a downtrend. Usually, this also makes the indicator go in a downward shape. Let's further look at an example. You can see that AMD starts off by breaking past below support, creating a downtrend, and it did. It created a clean downwards movement. Remember that when prices breaks past below support, it means that it has a high chance of forming a lower lows. Well, let's look closer. You can see that the price actually reverses and forms a clean uptrend towards the middle line. Notice that it broke past resistance from a clean upwards run. This is what made me cancel my short position, because it's a clear trend reversal. The trend has clearly changed. If these candles here were small directionless candle, I might consider a short position, because it's going to act as a mini pullback before heading to lower lows. But instead, it actually gives a clean upwards movement towards new highs. Since it broke past the resistance, this middle line now acts as a support, and the top line becomes the resistance. And you can see that a couple of minutes later, I identified another trade potential. You see that the price drops past below the support line, which indicates that it's possibly heading to lower lows. And after it breaks the support line, notice that the price struggles to break above it, which means that there is a chance that it might explode to either upwards or downwards. But notice what happens next. This candle here closes below these directionless candles. So this would be my confirmation that the price might explode to the downward side. So I take a short position here. And this could be a potential 1.27% in 18 minutes. But of course, it is very hard to time the bottom like this. So realistically, I'd close my trade at the next candle that closes above this candle. 0.8% in 21 minutes still isn't a bad trade. Now, let's get in deeper in this strategy with another example. So, unlike other channels that only shows you wins on a strategy, I would also like to point out the losses and mistakes that I made. People are supposed to learn from mistakes. That is why I also want you guys to learn from my past mistakes. So here, you can see that in this Tesla chart, the price shows a clean upwards movement from the VWAP line all the way towards the 75% line while showing clear resistance. There are multiple candles that struggles to break past the resistance line. So I thought that this candle right here would be an indication that the price would fall back to the VWAP indicator. So I rushed in a short position here without thinking much because I was overconfident. That resulted me in hitting the stop loss at resistance, which resulted in a 1.52% loss. In hindsight, I should have known that this candle here isn't a strong confirmation candle. I should have waited for a bigger candle or for the price to display a clean downwards movement before entering a short position. Another way to utilize the VWAP to its maximum potential is by combining it with another indicator such as the RSI. So let's analyze this chart. You can see that there's a strong price movement downwards towards the VWAP middle line. You can also see that the RSI hits the oversold levels. But we haven't yet know at this point that this is going to be a strong support. So if you waited a couple of minutes, the signs of it becoming a support starts to emerge. You can see multiple small candles hovering between the line, which could indicate a strong support level. Remember, the longer it goes sideways like this, the better it is to confirm that this is a strong support line. At the same time, we can see that the RSI switches to oversold. Well, this is a great opportunity for us because it means that the price is prone to breaking out. So how do we know if it's going to break out upwards or downwards? Well, that's where the RSI comes in handy. So you can see that the RSI is oversold, meaning that there's a high chance that it is going to go up. See what happens next. A green candle formed while the RSI is heading upwards. So now, there are three signs. The RSI slowly moving upwards, there's a consolidation before that, and a big green candle formed. This is a good opportunity to take a long position. So if you took a trade here at the green candle's close, you could have made a 0.35% profit. But of course, it's impossible to time the top like this. So realistically, I would have closed my position at the next candle here. So to summarize, the VWAP indicator is a really good indicator to define support and resistance, especially if you pair it up with another indicator such as the RSI. Defining support and resistance takes time to master and practice. I myself am not a perfect trader. I still make mistakes along the way and is still learning constantly. That is why it is important to learn from other creators as well, because there are tons of other videos for you to practice. So that is all for today. Subscribe if you found value in this video. It takes literally one click, and in turn, I'll give you more high quality trading videos like this one. So, till next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.